Well, the first strikeout of the day, the place that I thought would be open to get coffee and a little bite to eat was not open. So it's a little after 7 a.m. and I have to start my walk with no coffee. And the first place that I think will have any services is not for another at least 12 kilometers. So what are you gonna do? This happens sometimes. Except I do have with me an electric coil and I have instant coffee. And I definitely would have had coffee in the hotel room before I started walking today. But I really thought that cafe was going to be open. Okay, that's all right. 12 kilometers. I can do this. Let's just walk fast. Walk fast to get that first cup of coffee. So I just want to make sure to share some of the less appealing aspects of walking a Camino. And this morning is one of them. Walking without any coffee or breakfast in the rain along the side of a road. Luckily, it's just one morning. I always say that to myself, especially when something doesn't go well on a Camino or I'm not staying in the best place or, right, like I don't have my morning coffee that, I have a lot of days to walk and some days aren't as great. Certainly some days aren't perfect. Sometimes things go wrong, but it's just for a little bit of time. It's just for this one day, one morning. It'll all be okay. All right, 6 kilometers until the town with the coffee. Halfway there. So it looks like right up here we're gonna reach the point where the path of the Camino Vasco splits and we can go left for Rioja and Santo Domingo or right toward Burgos. And I'm going toward Santo Domingo this time. But if I ever walk this Camino again, which I might, this would be a great, great Camino to do with some friends. I think then I would take the right and go toward Burgos. All right, more information about the split. So we started here and we're right at the split. I'm gonna be going up this way and ending my stage here. 2.6 away, yes, getting closer. All right, so I just left Berante Villa, which is the spot where I thought I could get some coffee because there was supposed to be a bar and a couple restaurants. And I arrived in town and it was raining and I was dripping wet. And I saw like a small group of people kind of in this building, coming out of this building right across from the church. And I saw a table outside, so I thought, oh, maybe that's a place I can get coffee. And so I asked if there was anything to eat or drink, and they said, no. And there's this guy with an umbrella, and he, I think, kind of was saying, no, you can't get anything. Everything's closed. Everyone is still sleeping. So then they told me I could go inside and use the bathroom, because I think it was the social center of the town. And sometimes social centers do have like places to hang out inside and sit and have a coffee or a bite to eat, but this place was pretty shut down. So I used the bathroom. And then when I came back out, there was another woman there and she asked if I wanted a cafe con leche. And it was so kind. So she made me a coffee and brought it out on a little plate with some couple really small packaged pastries. And I just kind of sat at the table outside, and then she drove off and the other people left. And then I think it was her parents who were still there, this older couple, and they kind of stood outside with me. And the woman, she was very concerned that I was walking alone. She didn't like that. But they made sure that I drank the coffee and had what I needed. And then when I tried to pay, they wouldn't take any money. And they were just so kind and so sweet. and just made sure I knew where I was going on the way out of town. So it was just this moment of such kindness and generosity. And I'm also so relieved that I've had coffee. I definitely feel a lot better now. And for now, it stopped raining, which is also really nice. So there should be another town in a couple kilometers and one maybe 5 or 6 after that might have services, but it feels like a very quiet day today, so we'll see. This is some busy road walking, which is not great. The shoulder is nice and wide, but this is a pretty fast road and cars are kind of flying by. So I don't think I have super long to be on this. Let's hope not. This means I am getting into wine country. I just finished the 2-kilometer climb up out of Salinas. And now I think we're gonna get a view that opens up down into the Rioja Valley. It's so pretty. And so my town at the end of today's stage is Briñas, and that should be just a few kilometers further down. All right, not too much further to go until I'm at my destination. It is humid. Whew. There is no breeze right now, and it's not even that hot out. It's just really humid. But anyway, I have crossed down into the Rioja Valley. Look at this. Look at all the vineyards. It's very exciting. I think the place that I'm staying at tonight has a restaurant attached to the hotel or pension, and apparently they serve good wine, so that is my plan, to have some wine tonight. And what else? Yeah, I think the walking hasn't been too bad today. After I finally got coffee, I think I settled into it a little bit more. I stopped for a little break back in Salinas, and these last 5 kilometers haven't been too bad. So yeah, so all in all, I think this has been another pretty good day. You know, could have been a better morning if I'd had some coffee to start out with and if it hadn't been raining, but it's okay. I think really this day has turned out to be so beautiful. Why are there 2 ways to go? I'm gonna go to the left. This whole place is like a wine barrel. All right, 108. Oh, let's get inside. Oh, this room is great. It's pretty simple, but look, I have a terrace. Oh, look at this view. First course, a kind of vegetable stew.